Traditionally, a groom's best man is, more often than not, his best buddy, someone he trusts with everything. It's the person who knows him more than just his name, but more about his totality as a person. It may sound cliché, but a groom's best man is someone who's been with him through the good and bad times. There are also times when the best man is none other than the loving brother of the groom. However, as loving as a brother could be, they could also be the worst person to hold the microphone on the wedding day. Wedding speech gone wrong. A wedding speech can either make or break the ceremony. In most cases, wedding speeches are usually filled with heartfelt messages and well wishes to the newlywed couple. While some wedding speeches are about unforgettable stories coming from friends and families of the couple. This one, however, is utterly different. It's an untold story from the groom's brother, best man that dates 20 years back. The witty best man seized the moment to reveal a humorous prank he had played on his older brother. His speech began with a recount of how, years ago, his older brothers Dave and Mark engaged in a game of paintball at the neighboring house. He was just 8 years old back then, and he had a passion for paintball and eagerly sought to join them. When Mark visited their home and he told them he wanted to join, his request was unfortunately denied. During his wedding speech, he explained, "Like any older brother would tell any little brother." He continued, "But like any other little brother, I ran upstairs. I got my stuff anyway, and I was going to follow them whether they liked it or not." He decided, it's payback time. Regrettably, by the time he was ready with all his gear, his older brother had already departed. Fueled by the injustice of being denied a chance to play, he decided to get back at them and picked up a couple of paintballs left behind by Mark. When he revealed this during his speech, his older brothers were both shocked by the revelation. He disclosed how he had gleefully hurled Mark's paintballs against the house next door. The groom, still in disbelief, questioned the credibility of his younger brother's story, to which he assured that he was indeed serious. He recounted, "So Dave assured the neighbors and our parents that it couldn't have been him, or it couldn't have been Mark, because their paintball is not that color." The older brothers remained astounded, and the groom added, "I got in so much trouble for that." Predictably, the neighbors and parents dismissed David's attempts to shift blame. Consequently, the older brothers were tasked with cleaning up the mess. Despite knowing he would eventually have to confess, the younger brother chose to keep quiet, prioritizing his desire to watch TV that day, much to the amusement of the audience. In a humorous conclusion, the younger brother admitted, "So I bring this up 20 years later as a wedding gift to him for closure, that I am the one that threw those paintballs. So thank you for letting me watch TV that night." This, by far, is the most cleverly arranged wedding speech ever. Wouldn't you agree? Imagine keeping the secret for 20 years only to unravel the funny story on your brother's wedding day.